Hello everyone, it's Sandra here. I'm out here with Gilligan and you are looking at some water that actually accumulated in the lip of his lid. We actually had rain for the first time in several months the other day, and Gilligan's lid was open initially. I rushed down here, got a bit damp myself, to close the lid. I'm now just going to open the lid and do some remediation. I know the bedding got overly damp, and so I'm going to do some remediation and just make sure no worms were disturbed. Oh, and yes, they were. Look at that. They did not like, well, that's not a mass escape. That's them just going for the moisture, I think. All right, let me put the lid up and I'll go scoop those worms back into Gilligan. There they go. There's also some indication that there have been castings around the lid there, which means they've been traveling. Look at that. Normally that is not the case, and there's one crawling right now from this end. Oop, a couple of them actually. One on the downside, he was fast, and two of them here trying to get over. Landon and I don't feel worms can get out of Gilligan. We've had no indication that they actually can escape. So maybe they're just traveling around the circuit because it's fun and moist, and that's where the condensation is. So anyway, now the remediation for the wetness here. So what I thought I would do is just peel back the burlap. Then what I'm going to do is I've got some shredded newspaper for the top. I like using newspaper when I just want to dry a bin out with paper. You saw from my Cinderella video that I use dry shredded leaves as well, but this is mostly dry shredded newspaper, and it will pretty much dissolve. There's also some dry, obviously shredded grocery bags in here. So even though this looks cardboard color, this is actually just shredded single ply grocery bags. And so by putting the paper just on top of the bin like that, all that condensation that was causing the worms to wander, oh, there's another one. In you go. All that condensation that was causing them to wander will now be absorbed by this paper. There we go. So it's not a thick layer, but I think you'll see when I do my next check-in on Gilligan that this paper will be absorbed and will disappear in no time and take care of that rainwater that accidentally fell into my worm bin. All right, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.